Hello, my name is Rakesh Yadav. Today we will demonstrate our retreat management database system for the CSY2080 Relational Database module. Our two team members are Rohan Chaudhary, student ID 2025 1077, Anand Kumar Singh, student ID 2025 1010, Navraj Gragai, student ID 2025 1053, and along with me, Rakesh Yadav, student ID 2025 1150. We'll show you database setup, data insertion, procedure, functions, triggers, complex queries, testing and cleanup. Let's begin. Now we create user defined types. First, address type stores house, number, street, city and postcode. Second, accommodation style type stores style name, maximum occupancy and base price. This makes our database organized and reusable. Now we create collection types. First, a nested table for storing multiple reviews per retreat. Second, a VARRAY for storing up 8 wellness practices per program. These collection types gives us flexibility in store data.
Now, my group member Rohan Chaudhary is going to explain the further of this project.
Hello, my name is Rohan Chaudhary and I am going to present table creation. Here I have created practice table, recommendation style object table, retreat setting object table, guest table, stores customer information. It uses the address data type we create earlier and has nested table for booking history. Second, the retreat table stores all retreat details. It uses reference to point our object table for setting and state. Third, the programming table stores guest booking. It uses the VARRAY type for practice and has states tracking. All tables have proper concentration and indices for data integrity and performance. Now, adding constraints. We are now adding foreign key constraint to connect our table together. The program table link is to guest retreats. When a guest is deleted, their programs are also removed. We are also adding indices for on-source columns. This makes our queries run faster. Now let's move to inserting data. Now we are inserting sample data into our tables. First, we have different 8 wellness practice, mindless yoga, concentration, and we have 5 guests with order, address, information, and an object. We can verify our data by selecting from the tables. Everything insert successfully. Now, Anand Kumar Singh will show you how we insert complex data.
Good morning. My name is Anand Kumar Singh, and I will be representing the complex data inserting part of the Oracle Object Relation Database project. My project was to insert complex data into the database by using Oracle Advanced Object oriented features, including the object type, nest table, and vary. These features allow us to model real world relationship and expensive cost. I installed the retreat record using PL SQL block. Before installing each retreat, I received reference to the related object by using the select statement. This reference going to be retreat setting an accommodation style object. For example, I retried reference for settings such as coastal, lakeside, would land and line along with accommodation styles such as cabin, luxurious, rustic, and treehouse using avoid data duplication and create relationship between object table. I create customer review using nest table such each store multiple review inside a collection called review table type. Even review contain star rating or little description and the review view date. This approach allow multiple review object to be stored within the single read record, making the database structure more organized and object oriented. After creating the reference of the record review collection, I installed the retrieve information into the reference of a table. Each record will include the retrieve ID, name, price, level, capacity, object, reference, and the complete set of the customer review. Second part of the my word was installing the program record. The program table uses vary called practice list vary type of the to store multiple wellness practice in a single column. For example, a program can include a yoga, mindfulness, meditation. This design is more efficient than the strong its practice in efficient. So I conclusion this part of the project demonstration how Oracle object oriented features such as RF nest table and vary can efficiently manage complex and interconnected data. This feature approach the data organization, reduce redundancy, and provide a database design that closely represent real world business scenarios. Thank you for your time.
My name is Navaraj Guragai. Today I will present my assigned part of our Oracle Object Relational Database project. My responsibilities include triggers testing and the cleanup section. First, I will explain the trigger implementation. The trigger name trigger check start date is defined on the programs table. It executes before an insert or update operation. Its purpose is to validate program start dates. It prevents the users from entering a start date that is in the past, and also prevents the programs from being scheduled on weekends. If either condition is violated, the trigger raises an application error, helping to maintain the data integrity. Following the trigger definition, there is a test block that attempts to insert invalid program data. This demonstrates how the trigger detects invalid input and prevents incorrect data from being stored in the database. The next statement updates the price of a retreat, and the following query retrieves records from the audit table. This demonstrates how price changes can be monitored and recorded automatically. The first command calls the update retreat price procedure, which updates the price of a selected retreat. The next command creates a ref cursor, executes the get guest programs procedure, and display the returned result. This procedure is designed to retrieve all programs associated with a particular guest. After that, the bulk update retreat prices procedure demonstrates batch processing by updating multiple retreat prices based on the specified criteria. Finally, the select statement verifies the updated retreat information by displaying retreats whose price fall within the specified range. Finally, the final part of my contribution is the cleanup section. This section removes all the project tables, object types, packages, and other database objects that were created during development. After dropping these objects, the recycle bin is purged, and the final query can be used to verify the object of the project that has been removed from the database. These components demonstrate the use of Oracle PL SQL triggers, stored procedures, ref cursors, bulk processing, and database cleanup as a part of our object relational database implementation. Finally, our all 22 cases is passed and our system is working completely.